Okay, so now we're going to fill in the worksheet. What might be helpful is if you downloaded that now and could follow along with me, so that way you can stay right on target. So what we're going to do is we're going to be filling in on the worksheet. First you're going to do is you're going to fill in your 12 months across. Now be sure to start with your fiscal year. Some people start in January. We start in April. So you want to list them as you're going to be going as the beginning of your year to the end of the year. So when you start filling out your year, your beginning of the month inventory will be the end of the month inventory from the previous month. So always remember that, and especially with your fiscal year, because you'll have a lot of adjustments made from inventory and other things that you've done throughout the year. So you're going to fill this in from the plan that you've developed. So you're going to take that, like I said, the beginning of the month inventory from the previous month onto the worksheet. You are then going to fill in the total projected markdowns. Now some of us are fortunate to have this come out through the computer, but take a guesstimate of what you can see, especially in certain categories that you know that items might be a little bit more damaged, that you might have some selling history that you've learned in the past. That might be a percent. But start off slow because, as we can discuss later on, adjustments can always be made. Then what you'll be doing is you're going to subtotal this. Then you're going to put in the purchases that you already currently have done. And that is going to be broken down by month. The month that you expect to have that product come into your stores, into your receiving. And then this is going to give you your end of month inventory. So then what you're going to do is you're going to look at your average inventory by month and see what that difference is. And that is the amount of money that you are still allowed to spend for that month to come in. And how you're going to determine what you want is going to be by your department, because each one of these sheets will be done for your 10 departments that we discussed setting up. That way you will know each statement in your store will be strong as any other else, so that you can be able to sell and your customers will know who you are. And always remember, this open to buy, when followed correctly, is a great customer service tool, because you'll always be in stock in your best sellers, and it works beautifully to keep yourself as a successful retailer, and your customers will know who you are and that you have what they need. So that's the basics to the worksheet. I know it's a little complicated and I made it sound very simple, and it really, really is. Don't be afraid of it. Use it as a tool. And in the next session, we're going to go on to take this open to buy and make it into a fun talking to vendors and to trade shows. So thank you, and join us in our next session.